Hey guys, Tyler here bringing you a 2v2 today. We are on Dreux Scout, one of the new maps, and playing for today spawning on the left. We have Kimbo playing as US Forces, who has recon support, mechanized, and urban assault. Teaming up with him is Deadbolt playing as Soviets, who has mechanized support, guard rifle combined arms, and airborne troops. Facing off against them we have elpern playing as Ostheer and immediately locking into Fortified Armour. And teaming up with him is the angry Dutchman playing as COH2, who has Overwatch, Special Operations, and Elite Armored. This is a custom-made match, this one on the balance patch. But these guys do have arranged team rankings. Deadbolt and Kimbo just outside of their placement matches. I think they're around rank 140 as allies. I'm sure that would climb. They played a few more games, and I'll put in the angry Dutchman. They're around rank 70 arranged team. But I feel like they would also climb if they played a few more games together. Both quite highly ranked in 1v1. Okay, so a few movements. MG42 having trouble deciding which way to face here. Maybe about to get flanked. Conscious might have to pop Ura here. Looks like the MG's targeting. Oh no, it kind of looked like it was pointing over this direction. Conscious do end up retreating. And it looks like elpern has enough troops here to hold the ground. Another squad of conscripts coming in, but machine gun sets up again. Conscripts Ura back to cover. Meanwhile, we've got some hectic fighting over here. Kimbo inside the building, but no windows on this side, so the stern pioneers were ripping in. Could even lose this on retreat. Oh, looks like that's not an actual road. Just looks like a road. But still, Kimbo in some trouble over here. Badly outnumbered. Huge blob there for angry Dutchman. Kimbo one squad up in the north there. Push over to here. Looks like that's not the cutoff though. You have to come over to here for the cutoff on the munitions point down there. Still pushing forwards with the MG. Quite far forwards here. Quite low on health as well. Okay. Gives suppression after that. Job's done. Yeah, two models that amount of health. Very likely to get wiped. Dutchman, was he using some med crates up there? Did he pick them all up though? Might have done. It's looking like to see if he maybe tried to hide them like behind a sight blocker or something. That would be quite tricky, but looks like he might just pick them all up in one go. Quite expensive, but you know, could result in some more field presence here. Send a grenade out. Pretty good dodge from the rifleman. That squad has to retreat and could go down. See, well, it's worth flying at it. There was the opportunity there. Rifleman coming around the side. G42 for elpern. Got his tier 2 down now. 3 green start. Pretty standard stuff. Dutchman also has his tech truck out. Needs to plant it down. Looks like he is going to plant it down. Okay, I was thinking about putting it down over here. Maybe decided that wasn't safe anymore. This current field presence. Put it in base instead, and it's going to be mechanized. Rifleman winning that fight quite easily. Looks like elpern gaining ground in the south again though, coming back out. There's quite a few low health squads though, didn't manage to get any healing done. If he had Viet 1, he might even use medkits on this grenadier with the LMG. But he's not Viet 1 yet. Tier 2 down for Deadbolt out the back there. Kimbo has gone for the captain. A half-track in the build. It's going to be pretty good timing on that A half-track as well. Speaking of good timings, 222, 5 minutes 30 or so, that's really good timing for elpern. Well, that's a big old OKW blob. Looks like we've got some med crates over here. Kimbo going to need to blob himself to try and counteract that. Well, it looks like he might not be given the opportunity. 222 joining in on the fun up in the north rear. He needs that A half track now to fight back up here. 222 chasing in, looking for the wipe on the captain. He's hoping. Decides not to commit any further than that. Playing it somewhat safe there. Using that forward med crate. Now coming down to the south, looking to overwhelm Deadbolt down here. Deadbolt has got into guard rifle combined arms and using a bit of hit the dirt action. But yeah, this is a pretty big OKW blob. Going to be tough to hold the ground here without any suppression. You have a Zis coming out from base from Deadbolt at the moment. Do remember that, you know, when you're in hit the dirt mode, you do have less accuracy, so you're going to be doing less damage as well. You have to consider that trade-off and whether it's worthwhile. Looks like Angry Dutchman looking for a wipe here. Zis maybe going for some attack rounds there through the trees. Unsuccessful though, hitting this heavy cover, and the comm engineers go down, rebuilding another squad of those instantly. But Deadbolt maybe should have taken this threat of the Angry Dutchman's blob coming into his retreat path a little bit more seriously. Oh, here comes the A half track though. Is this lining up for a shot? But the smoke perhaps saving the day. Doesn't quite get the shot off there. Full retreat now from Deadbolt in the south. He's going to lose another combat engineer though. Is this barrage? Oh, and that's a monster. Big connection. Slightly late on the retreat, but because this has slightly longer reload now, they get away safely there. But yeah, Deadbolt losing 2 combat engineers there. Perhaps should have played a bit more defensively after seeing that big blob coming to his retreat path. A little bit unlucky. He goes for those attack grounds. I guess he doesn't know the map that well either. Connecting with that heavy cover there instead. A lot of low health grenadiers over here. That's potential ticking time bomb in terms of manpower losses. Looks like a straight Puma here for the Angry Dutchman. He standard stuff there. The question is what we're going to see from him next. You know, that back ticking to get out medics is a lot more affordable these days. Or are we just going to see the walking Stuka again? A half-track pulling almost all the way back to base. Kimbo also has an anti-tanker coming out to support it. And trying to squeeze out an ambulance. Got a lot of low health squads back at base at the moment. But looks like he's not going to hang around for the ambo. Going to come out onto the battlefield with a lot of low health troops. Nope. Sides against that. I mean, the Allies have very good territory control right now, so he doesn't really need to rush back onto the battlefield. Desperately try and cap up the map. It's kind of sitting pretty at the moment, so sit back, save some manpower, heal up. Similar story, you know, to the troops actually run out to the front line from this position. Take them quite a long time to get there. So it's another few seconds to get some healing done. Oh, a half-track could be in some trouble here. Takes a pack shot. Now the Puma chasing after it. Do have the AT gun. Wow! Did the pack get there for a second shot? Looks like it. Yep, there we go. I'm really shocked that that second shot from the pack came through there. I'm guessing that was an attack ground scatter shot, because that looked like it was outside the max range there. Tiny bit late on the retreat here, but might not get punished. He's just missing a shot on the Puma there. Grenadiers, yeah, maybe, I think they were thinking about coming in for the wipe there, but they're too low themselves. Kimbo could have maybe stuck in, oh, I mean the Angry Dutchman could have stuck in there a bit longer. Perhaps with those Fox Grenadiers. But it seems like to this point, maybe the Allies have had a slight territory control edge. Just barrage onto the machine gun. Gets out there before the second shell comes through, and a T-70 for Deadbolt. Into the south. Got the resistance support. T-70 pressuring the pack, but not getting much damage done, missing a lot of its shots here. Avoiding the damage from the AT gun so far. Got the Grenadiers coming down now. 222 gets in there for some big damage. Pack setting up. And connects. T-70 backing away. 222 chasing in now. Puma smoking forwards. Really wants to get the kill on that T-70. Missing that shot. But it looks almost certain to go down here. The Puma or the T-70. Yeah, Puma finishing the job. 222 in there. Got, you know, very close to the Ostheer base there as well. Oh, and another squad down, another combat engineer rebuilding. Combat engineers. I was rebuilding the T-70 for a brief moment there. But yeah, Deadbolt off to a nightmarish start. 3 combat engineers down, as well as the T-70. Didn't get much done with that T-70 either. Kimbo though, getting a nice wipe there himself. Helping fight back. And also with a good amount of manpower in reserve, already completed major tech. About 50 fuel away from a medium tank, but at the moment that 50 fuel could come in very, very slowly. Allies don't have a high fuel point at the moment. Infiltration grenades into the retreat path here. Pretty good connection. Drops a couple models. Gets one squad very, very low, but no wipe. Partial dodge there on the rifle near close range. This needs to get back here. Deadbolt perhaps about to get flanked. But yeah, Allies losing their grip on the map badly. Both players floating a bit of manpower though. So they have an option to try and build something to get back in the game. I suppose Kimbo could maybe go for some ranges here. He doesn't have enough munitions to upgrade them at the moment. Could also go for a second anti-tank gun potentially. Meanwhile, walking Stuka out for the Angry Dutchman. It's a pretty standard build order so far. Two models down, nothing too special there. And yeah, it is going to be second anti-tank gun for Kimbo. Kimbo also has locked into urban assault. I don't think we've seen him throw any Molotovs so far, incendiary devices as they're called.
AT gun ready.
But this could be a bit of a rocket arty war, given that. I was just thinking about coming around for the AT grenade, but decided against it. Elpern still doesn't have all his squads upgraded with LMGs yet. Where's his munitions been going? For command tank out for Elpern. Don't see these too often, but at this fast timing, could be pretty strong. Deadbolt not going to have an answer for quite some time. Has put down tier 4, but still a good chunk of fuel away from T-34. Meanwhile, we've got Kimbo coming in deep here, looking for some snares. Try and steal away the MG34, suppressing the squads nicely. Infiltration grenades coming out. Pretty good dodge there. AT gun coming through for Kimbo. Looks like the Puma's going to be able to get away. Then comes the command tank. Second AT gun coming through though. And that's going to be the end of the 222. Can he get away with a machine gun? No, not quite. Command tank bouncing a shell there. Now the AT gun's in some trouble here for Kimbo. Angry Dutchman looking for a wipe here on the captain. A double bar rifleman there defending the double anti-tank guns, but I think Kimbo's going to need to try and extract himself.
They got wiped out. We're losing a
So didn't manage to steal the machine gun there. Looks like he lost a rear echelon as well, which he's rebuilding now.
Rear echelon squad ready for
Yeah,
action.
it looks like that's... Oh. Stuka barrage. Double AT guns in the south. Oh, and that's a monster shot. 6 models down to 1 rocket. AT gun decrewed down here. Command Tech takes engine damage though. But I don't think Deadbolt's just got enough troops here to hold on to that. No. Destroyed very, very quickly by Elpern's pack. So yeah, the Allies are on the ropes quite badly here. I think it's mainly because Deadbolt lost so many squads in the early game. Building a second AT gun at this stage. Interesting timing. Yeah, it could be a T-34 instead of this. Maybe he wants to go straight for an SU-85? I don't understand. Meanwhile, Kimbo also has enough resources for something. Maybe he's going straight for a Calliope though. A little bit more command points. AT gun coming forwards here for Deadbolt. BP situation, Allies are behind by about 150 at this stage. Need to steady the ship. There we go. Stopping the clock there. Tier 4 going down up here for the Angry Dutchman. Covering the munitions point largely. Don't have a huge bombing run on either of these Allied commanders, so should be relatively safe up there. So spinning around for the command tank. Takes 1 shot. 2 shots in fact. Right, I'm getting a bit of flank on the machine gun, but the Puma and command tank shut that down quite quickly. Bundle grenade into the incoming conscripts, but they dodge that nicely. Destroy the sandbags with the anti-tank gun as well. Conscripts trying to hit the dirt there. Looks like they went in to hit the dirt right as they were getting suppressed. That's quite rare to see. Suppression quite quickly. And doubles this barrage, clearing out all of Elpern's units down here in the south. So over fuel cache down by Elpern, by the way. But Elpern, you know, is down 1 Green Squad. Maybe slightly lacking in infantry after that. Right around there for his next. Okay, he's gonna go for battle phase 3 at this stage. Maybe gonna start the stall for the Elephant. Stuka barrage, double AT guns, dodging to the south here. Still gets this one quite low. Oh my god, and the squad back here ends up going down here. Plenty of time to dodge with those. This is too focused on the AT guns, which could still go down. Command tank coming back in here. Pyo's providing some sight. G Green's not too far behind that. Looks like Kimbo did actually end up getting a squad of Rangers, and he has lost a rifle squad at some stage. He's gone for the Calliope. I didn't even notice that. He's got 0 kills. Maybe he like fired 1 rocket or something and then cancelled it. Oh boy, but he's getting pushed hard up in the north here. Looks like he wants to go for that close range Calliope action. But just can't stop these troops from pushing forwards onto him here. Continue to charge forwards. Majority on the cutoff there. I think that's a cutoff at least. Oh, some suppression. That could be the green light for a barrage on the Sturms, but no, doesn't pull the trigger. Okay, it's going to be a KV-1 from Deadbolt.
We are losing supplies to the enemy.
To complement the double AT guns. So can the Allies mount this comeback here? In terms of army size, you know, they're not that far behind. Being a little bit too fast. KV-1 to finish the job there. The territory control situation looks quite bad. Oh, squad down there getting the Faust off. Taking a look at the KD as well. Deadbolt almost 2-1. Kimbo, similar story. So they are way behind at this stage in that department. Squad wipes though. Angry Dutchman doing very well. Only lost one Volksgrenadier. Everybody else in the game though has lost a large number of troops. Especially Deadbolt. Okay, another Panzergrenadier for elpern. He's only going to have one snaring squad and he's going for another machine gun on top of that as well, which is kind of interesting. So that does mean he is a little bit vulnerable. Only one snare. It does kind of feel to me like the Allies want to go for a lot of rocket artillery this game, so going for another machine gun. It's going to play into that strategy. KV doing some pretty good work here. Only the one pack for elpern as well. Guess he wants to try... Okay, no. He's having... Okay, well, yeah, he cancels the machine gun. Was briefly building a pack, decides against it. Quite close to the elephant now, so it looks like he's going to start the save for that, but KV finds the pack. A little bit exposed here. Eyes off the Faust. Pack going to come back in. A little bit risky, but I guess he really wants to box out the KV-1. Allies have stabilized in the north, now pushing down here. Recon plane out for elpern. Sends about another 20 fuel. Angry Dutchman, meanwhile, I imagine going to go for the Panther command tank. Saving up for that at the moment. Going for some overs in the meantime. Finally spinning through some of that float. You know, he's floating like 500 or more for a very long time now, so nice to see. The walking Stuka barrage coming through. This could be nasty. Spotted from the recon planes. Reasonable idea with the dodge there for Kimbo. I think he got a little bit lucky on the rocket scatter there. Could have gone a lot worse for him. KV-1 pushing in the south. He's held down the Panzer IV command tank. Here comes the Calliope now. All Pios drop a few models, but they get out of there alive. That was a close call. Nice one from Kimbo, though. Up to 9 kills on that now. Head to the walking Stuka, though. 17. I suppose walking Stuka's been out for quite a lot longer, though. But yeah, it seems like Allies have stabilized during this phase where the Axis are a bit weaker while they try and stall for their big units. Command tank with 15 fuel, the elephant needs a little bit more manpower. So, you know, if they didn't stabilize during this phase, the Axis are weak. It'd probably be GG. Oh no, setting up the machine gun in front of the KV here. Oh man, that was nearly a wipe there. Oh boy, we got a Jackson right on top of the command tank. Smoking out though with it, and the Jackson has to back away. Oh, but he gets it. Snipes it off long range there. There we go there. Planes coming in from Deadbolt, shutting down elpern quite badly here. Just before he gets the elephant out as well. Good time strike there for Kimbo. Finds the kill, and yeah, we've got a Katyusha to follow up now from Deadbolt. That's kind of what I was expecting, more rocket artillery. Up in the north here. Dutchman on the run. And Stuka coming down now. Oh, and he takes down the Katyusha. You see, Deadbolt thought that the Zis were in trouble there, but it was actually the counter barrage on the Katyusha. But yeah, I was going to say, like, you could see there in that engagement, not having any snaring squads nearby. Oof. Good shot on the Calliope. He has to stop the barrage there. Spotted by the recon plane. But yeah, not having snares is what got the command tank in trouble there. Otherwise, the Jackson couldn't afford to be that aggressive. Molotovs as well from Deadbolt. You don't see that too often. But I suppose now that they've teamed up with AT grenades, it's going to be a lot more common in the late game. Double AT guns and the Jackson here, but nothing getting through the elephant's armor. Oh, there we go. Now a couple shots getting through. Got the take aim as well, getting some long range hits in. Jackson coming through for another hit as well. Elephant quite low. Puma coming forwards, looking to finish the job on the Jackson, popping smoke. I think Puma might need one more shot still. Double AT guns, there we go. Mutually assured destruction. Puma and the Jackson goes down, but I'll probably take that trade as the Angry Dutchman, so. Nice. Katyusha getting really aggressive. What was that from Deadbolt? Like, we knew the elephant was nearby. That was just a massive throw. STG Ober's on top of these anti-tank guns now. Should probably be focusing on Kimbo's one first. Yep, there we go. Nicely done by the Angry Dutchman. Calliope just about ready to fire again. Elephant out back. So low, needs some repairs. Pyro's coming out from base for that. Engine damage on the KV, but there could be a squad down here. Rangers coming into the retreat path. We've got the conscripts here as well. Down it goes. M1 looks like he wants to kill it with the Raketten coming in, but Kimbo picks up with the Rangers just in the nick of time. The walking Stuka barrage decrews it again. The Calliope barrage. Scatter, not super good there for Kimbo. Drops 3 models, but doesn't get the white. It's V1 with that though. It's got a different V1 ability now, right? That used to be cooldown. Well, it looks like it says mobility and speed. Okay, now a Werfer for elpern. So Axis also looking to ramp up the rocket artillery, and that makes a lot of sense. You know, up against the elephant, generally one or both of the allies players are going to have double anti-tank guns, so having 2 pieces of rocket artillery to try and snipe those anti-tank guns, keep the elephant safe, makes a lot of sense. Hulling down the elephant now. You don't see that too often because it does make it quite immobile. It doesn't have a turret. Quite rare to see hull down. It does give you, I think it's like 25% bonus range.
Half track has arrived.
So it's going to make the elephant very long range indeed. Generally, when we see it's on Panthers, very strong on Panthers. So the bonus range they can fire back on things like SU-85s. Triple anti-tank guns here for Deadbolt. Pushing forwards. Stuka barrage though, and now he's dodging back. most of the damage there. STG Overs charging in. Werfer coming down as well, slightly more towards the retreat path. One of the AT guns goes down. I wonder if the elephant will come out of hell down to try and kill this. Meanwhile, we've got Fresh Jackson up in the north for Kimbo. And so is the Calliope, but it looks like the Angry Dutchman heading to the south. STG Obus could go down here to the Flamer. There's one more Flame Burst. Looks like he's going to go for the recruit on the AT gun instead. Command Panther charging in here. Elephant not far behind. Command Panther looking for the block. AT guns don't quite get a shot on. Good juking of the arc so far from the Angry Dutchman, but here comes a T-34. T-34 just needs one shot to finish it. No, two shots in fact. Look at it, he's on a crazy low amount of health. It looks like he's committed. T-34 misses again, but the KV-1 gets through the frontal armor and the Command Panther goes down. Elephant just wasn't quite in range for that action. And looks like Deadbolt managed to get the third Zis back as well. So that was chaotic. It ends up working out alright. Interesting to see here Kimbo rebuilding a rifle squad. It's one of the big changes that's possible in this patch now that you get AT grenades with the officer tech instead of from Vet 1. Rebuilding rifleman makes a lot more sense. Don't have to suffer a tremendous amount of bleed, and it's just for the access to a snare. We've got a T-34 here coming in deep, looking for the walking Stuka, it looks like. But running over some world objects. Seems like Alpern's aware. T-34 chasing in. We've got a command tank coming forwards. Elephant now backing away. T-34 still chasing after the walking Stuka. Okay, now he's given up hope. Command tank can do okay damage against the rear of the T-34. T-34 trying to avoid taking any damage from the elephant. Now getting onto the rear.
We lost a gun crew.
Oh, but the pack's out the back there. And there goes the T-34. Got a good chunk of damage onto the elephant. AAA guns coming through as well. The elephant's going to get away safely. Command tank though charging forwards might be a bit of a mistake. Smoke bailing him out of trouble there, and big old bundle grenade. Double AT guns. All the AT guns are down. Oh, but the KV with the main gun finishing off the Panzer Grenadier is a little bit unlucky for Elpern. Elephant back in action. And a target weak point. He's backed away a little bit too far with the elephant though. It's going to be up to the pack to finish the job here. No, the elephant comes through for the killing blow. I thought he'd be out of range there, but comes back in. Whew. High action. So Deadbolt set back a long way. He's managed to recruit the AAA guns again though. Also a Maxim out here that could get recruit. Looks like Kimbo going for the kill on the tech truck now. After Angry Dutchman lost the Command Panther. And this is right before the Command Panther is about to come back. There it goes. So I suppose his option now is maybe to go for the King Tiger. That's to put down the battle group. Oh, he's already putting down the battle group. So yeah, King Tiger it's going to have to be. It's just before the Command Panther was about to cool down. But yeah, require that Schwerpanzer headquarters to be down to call that one in. But he's not too far away from the King Tiger, so not the end of the world. King Tiger a little bit less mobile though, might be vulnerable to the tank destroyer AT gun spam a bit more than Panther. Good Calliope barrage there, clearing out the Raketten. Still available for the recrew though. Good long range shot there from the command tank in the hull down. Just setting up on it, but lost sight. Bundle grenade out from P-Grins. Jackson and the AT guns coming through now though. need to get out of this held down scenario. Stuka barrage though, maybe he's trying to bait. Command tank though, what's the command tank doing? Oh man. Oh, and it works. The bait, the command tank held down bait works. Both AT guns and the Jackson ends up going down there, but there we go. Kimbo recruits. He hung around a little bit too long there and finishes the job. Is that a rebuilt AA half-track from Kimbo? Don't see that too often, but it looks like they want to take care of the recon planes from Elpern, which are causing a lot of trouble, you know, between the flares and the recon plane. The Axis are having a very easy time targeting their rocket artillery strikes. Big deep flank here from Deadbolt, getting around the side of the machine gun. Looks like the T-34 is going to try go yet another rocket artillery dive here. With back here. It's running over quite a few world objects though, so I'm not sure if Elpern hears that coming. Well, definitely going to notice it after it starts shooting at the cache. The walking Stuka's back here. And Deadbolt just making a beeline for it too. But the Elephant and the AT gun spin around. Going to try to go for the attack ground. Partial connection, not a full connection. Elephant missing the killing blow though. Elephant coming down. He needs to pop up a recon plane maybe. Elephant missing again. Can the T-34 escape? He's trying to get across the bridge here. Oh, another attack ground, another miss. Oh, he's popped the flares up now. Where though? Not down here. Too late. Maybe should have tried for the recon plane there. Would have worked at the moment because Kimbo's decrewed the AA half-track. Stupid barrage, but that was close. Deadbolt trying again for the walking Stuka kill. Nearly found it. Alfred in front of the triple AT guns here. Pretty sturdy frontal armor though. And here come the rockets. Dodging forwards. Oh, but that's carnage. And that's a lot of losses. All the AT guns went down there, right? Oh my gosh. Devastation. T-34 still alive. Back at base now. For a second I thought that plane was going to crash onto the T-34, but in the mod, of course, plane crashes do almost no damage, so it wouldn't have mattered anyway. Planes out from Deadbolt this time. Try to hold on to some territory in the south. Maybe there's hopes of recrewing these Zis. Looks like he's going for another T-34 at this stage. While the King Tiger surging forwards. Couple of T-guns there though. I've got a bar on those ranges as well. I think there was a drop bar from up here earlier, so we'll pick that up from the weapon rack. Lightning barrage coming down. Seeing a lot of retreats. King Tiger a little bit unsupported over here. Taking a good chunk of damage. Getting quite low indeed. Oh. Stuka comes through and clears out one of the AT guns. So it's been a good theme from the Axis throughout this match. You know, like baiting anti-tank guns with your heavy tanks, which can soak up quite a lot of damage, and then slamming them with the rocket artillery. It's been working well for them. Elephant taking engine damage now though. Could be in some trouble. We've got two T-34s that might be coming in, and this time Elpern doesn't have any anti-tank gun to support the Elephant at all. So this is going to go down. Doesn't have any snaring squads, doesn't have any Shreks. The moment of weakness here for Elpern, and it gets badly exploited. Now T-34s might be coming in for some more damage. I'm not sure why Elpern went for a 222. I suppose it does do some anti-air. But yeah, he doesn't have spotting scopes in this commander, so an unvetted 222 is not super good for providing sight.
Our opponents are seizing a sector.
And now the Allies. I mean, what a back and forth battle this has been. Now the Allies are looking to be in a strong position, even after all those losses from Deadbolt. Calliope into the base. Oh, one squad down. That was nasty. Dreux going to be the option here for elpern. Still probably going to need some more support though. Dreux is a very risky choice against double T-34s with no snares. Can easily get flanked. No backup anti-tank either. And now Allies are in a really nice map control situation. Got the triple cap cooking. Quickly evening up the VP score. AT finally repaired, but hasn't been super successful so far. Kimbo's AT guns have been working nicely. Stolen pack up here from Kimbo, by the way. Got a major recon pass going through, seeing what's going on. Don't forget about those major recon passes. They are very, very handy. Deadbolt with enough munitions for another Sturmovik as well. Okay, target going forwards. Dreux. Shot on the T-34s. T-34s both missing. That's where he's going to overwhelm the conscripts down there. But the Axis having some trouble pushing back out onto the map. Just going to get some shots on the Dreux here. Comes the rockets. That one rather unsuccessful, and Panzer Grenadiers could go down on retreat as well. Ooh, that was a close call. The Green Shreks coming in now. Dreux finishes off one of the T-34s, and it should get away just fine. Good pick off there from elpern. Nice work with the Shreks. Puma, fresh Puma from the Angry Dutchman. Going after the A half track. Suppose he, doesn't have a Shredder, so got to get something. Option is the Puma. Got rear echelon with double Zooks there, close range Calliope, but Rovers get away safely. Jackson up here in the north now. Can the Puma escape? It is Viet 1, but he doesn't have the munitions for the aim shot. Looks like Kimbo's not going to chase in anyway. Speaking of chasing in, T-34 coming in here once again looking for the rocket artillery, I believe. And once again unsuccessful. That was the unvetted fresh T-34. Vetted one still alive, and the Axis still struggling for territory control.
The enemy is down to 100 points.
I suppose one of the benefits for Deadbolt, constantly getting knocked down to almost no army size, is that his manpower income has been very strong throughout the match without that upkeep.
The enemy has taken our supply sector.
So it has helped him rebuild time and time again.
Anti-tank gun is ready for action.
There's another move for barrage. Into the Maxim. No luck with the scatter. Kimbo with some nice infantry here. Oh, here comes the Calliope. Oh, what's that? No, is that a Scot? No, it was a Calliope, but he cancelled the barrage. Ouch. Oh, Shrek's connecting with the Jackson. He jumped the rear echelon into that after losing a couple of models from the vehicle crew. Close call there for Kimbo. Stuka barrage coming through. Oh man. A little bit unlucky there for Deadbolt. You saw the King Tiger kill one of the models carrying the gun. Going for the recon on it now. King Tiger didn't come forwards and try to finish the blow. Finish the job. It might allow that Zis to escape there. Slight mistake from the Angry Dutchman. Calliope into the base. Nearly getting the wipe there. Gone for double Calliopes. Oh, on doing the barrage there. Nearly vet 3. IR STG's just charging forwards. I mean, Kimbo's got no answer. He's just got no anti-infantry up here at the moment. So the Angry Dutchman exploiting that to the maximum. The drain is still on the axis though, and they're down to 40 here. Katusha, Raketin. You can see, that was a nice play from the Angry Dutchman. You know, baited the dodge. Puma coming in here looking to capitalize on some of these low health units. You do have the Jackson up there. Still could, I think it could survive 2 Puma shots as well. Let's continue pushing him with the Raketin here. I'm not sure. It's kind of just stopped up there. Okay, Panzer IV out now for Elpern to join in with the Dreux. No, the Dreux died. Alright. Pushing on to the VP now. Oh, squad down. In fact, there was a Shrek P-Green as well, right? I can see a bunch of Shreks on the ground there. That's a very costly loss. Capping up in the north now is the Angry Dutchman. Heck, just out of range for any more follow-up. T-34 considering coming around the corner, but the recon plane spotting him. Heck gets a shot on. I don't think there was a direct hit from the Panzer IV. And there's this coming in from the bottom, getting some hits in. Attack ground through the building there, cheeky stuff. Triple T-34 is going to be the option for Deadbolt. B-Greens though chasing after these anti-tank guns. Stuka, what was that after? Very curious walking Stuka barrage, that one. Engine damage going to come through on the Panzer IV. That could be trouble. That fresh T-34 could go chasing for it here. And not much support for the pack. Maybe Kimbo going to go for a Calliope barrage down here. No, it looks like Deadbolt going to drop the planes also. Potentially going to force some units away. Calliope barrage was up in the north somewhere. Come on, hold the hull down. Panzer IV is in some trouble here. Trying to out-repair the damage. The Werfer barrage coming through. The attack rounds missing from the Zis, but the T-34 finishes the job. The Werfer's just not that successful at getting the kill there. Scatter, no good for them. Elpern, I feel like he's run pretty bad on that Werfer. Doing some nice barrages, just hasn't got the rewards. Now the anti-tank gun decrew, T-34 charging in. Looking for the 222 and might find the Werfer as well. Puma's down here though, maybe that can save the day. Fresh walking Stuka for the Angry Dutchman, by the way. King Tiger with engine damage out here and the Jackson blasting away from long range. Things look to be collapsing here for the Axis team. Go for the ram. No, looks like it failed to activate properly there. Here comes a Sherman though. Sherman from the north finds the Werfer, now going after the Puma. Oh, where's this walking Stuka going? Running right into the clutches. Well, the Sherman finishes off the Puma now. Backing around, looking for the walking Stuka. That's also trying to back away. Raketin connecting. King Tiger's turret, look at it, just rotates so slowly. Facing the complete wrong direction in this scenario. And now the Jackson coming back in for the KT kill. Looks like he might have lost sight on it, going for some attack grounds. Now backing out. Some walking Stuka barrage. Drain is still on the Allies at this stage, but they've got 85 still remaining to work with. Doubles a barrage on the machine gun. Down it goes. Pyro's in here storing the capture for as long as they can. It's no longer than that. Another Puma for the Angry Dutchman. Just never managed to rebuild his tech. Oh, is this the end of the AA half-track though? No, he misses the killing blow. Heartbreak for the Angry Dutchman. Elpern, he's looking like Deadbolt was looking not too long ago. Almost nothing left. Left it down. Coming back out now with a Panzer IV and can recruit the pack that's down here, so can start to get something going here. Panzer IV taking some shots from the Zis. Maxim doesn't manage to stop the steal or the recover. Range exchange there. Rangers forcing away the Peregrines. King Tiger already repaired, coming back out. And that's a lot of damage onto the Jackson. But here comes the T-34. It's highly vetted up. Oh, and there goes the Panzer IV. The drain is on the axis. 20 VPs remaining. Obers going for the center. We've got the radio silence activated now. Calliope coming down. Onto the machine gun though. STG Obers still capping. 14 VPs left. Puma wrapping around, going for a deep push. Meanwhile, these troops pushing into the north, they just need to charge right onto the VP right now. They can't stall any longer than that. AT guns have kind of already pulled back though, so this might not work out so well for the Angry Dutchman. Looking for the rocket artillery kill pieces. The Calliope's are pretty beefy. Takes 4 shots to kill them from the Puma. Puma has only 120 damage unvetted like this. Meanwhile, T-34, or Sherman rather, going for a base inspection, looking for the walking Stukas. Takes down one of the Calliopes, the highly vetted one as well. But Elpern calling the GG. I mean, the clock is still stopped here. And the walking Stuka finishes off one of the Shermans there. The T-34s are swarming in base. There goes that walking Stuka. KT could be next on the menu. Got the Peregrine Shreks coming forwards. Oh, but there comes the Jackson from the other side. Could lose T-34 as well, potentially. Nexus managed to get the drain back on the Allies. It looks like they're going to throw in the towel anyway. And yep, they surrender. Oh, crazy game there. Crazy, crazy game. The Allies were getting blasted, you know, especially Deadbolt suffering a lot of losses early on, but you know, able to rebuild quite nicely. Elpern, I think the moment where the tables really got turned against the Axis is when he lost his elephant. That was just a really bad moment. And after that, they lost bad. You know, they lost the tech structure up here, caused the Angry Dutchman to go for the King Tiger instead of rebuilding the Command Panther. And that did not work out terribly well. Kimbo with the AT guns. The Jackson containing that King Tiger really, really well. But yeah, hectic game. A lot of base dives from Deadbolt looking for the rocket artillery pieces. Most of them defended quite nicely. And yeah, Elpern, he didn't have much left at the end there. GG, a very entertaining match. Anyway, guys, I'll wrap on that. If you like your game to be cast by me, details are in the video description below. Otherwise, I'll catch you all for the next thrilling installment. Goodbye and good luck.